Okay, we're back again. So in this video, we are going to try to answer the question of the three assets, portfolio. Alright, so you are given the following information on joint probability distributions of returns for common stock listed on the Bursa Malaysia. Okay, so we have here Ajia, Bonoy and Karimin. Okay, so given the probability, ada 4 probability kat sini. So we are going just to follow all the probability here. Alright, so step number 1 is we have to calculate the expected return of the single asset first. Okay, so kita katalah kat sini kita nak calculate the RA, Ajia. Okay, so kita follow dia punya probability. Okay, so the first return is negative 10 times 0.25 times with probability kan. Okay, plus 0 times 0.15. Okay, plus 10 times 0.25. Okay, and then plus 25 times 0.35. So ni you kena banyak kali ulang tengok yang ni lah. Okay, make sure you salin dulu ataupun snap dulu the question. Alright, so when you work out this one, so the R cap for Ajia ataupun RA, okay, you will get 8.75%. Okay, next let's calculate the expected return for RB. Okay, so RB 15 times 0.25 plus 4 times 0.15 and then plus negative 10 times 0.25. Okay, and then plus the last one, 7 times 0.35. So for this one, RB, okay, you will get 4.3%. Okay, and then the last one, RC or Karimin, expected return, okay, is equal to 0 times 0.25, okay, plus 11 times 0.15 plus 12 times 0.25, okay, plus the last observation, negative 4 times 0.35. Okay, so for RC, Karimin, you will get 3.25%. Okay, settle for the single assets. Okay, RCAP dulu. Okay, next, lepas kita dah buat yang expected return of the single asset, so kita kena calculate the standard deviation of the single asset pula. Okay, so the standard deviation of the single asset, ingat lagi tak? Okay, standard deviation of the single asset, alright, is equal to sum of, okay, ini for the case of with probability. Okay, so Ri minus Ri cap square times with Pi sebab dia ada probability. Okay, and then square root. Okay, so let's calculate the standard deviation for Ajia ataupun A dulu. Okay, so number 1, negative 10 minus 8.75. Okay, square kat luar lah, senang. Alright, this video is going to be a little bit long lah, panjang sikit lah sebab nak tunjuk all the calculation ni. Alright, so times with the PI 0.25. Okay, and then plus number 2, 0 minus 8.75 square, we times with 0.15. Okay, plus 10 minus 8.75. 75 tu expected return kita kira yang mula-mula tadi Okay, times 0.25. Okay, plus 25 minus 8.75. Okay, square times 0.35. Okay, so kalau tak nampak kat mana 8.75, yang ini yang mula-mula kita kira tadi ni, expected return for A 8.75. Okay, so you just work out this one and then don't forget to square root. Okay, so standard deviation A, you will get 13.86%. Okay, next, standard deviation B. Standard deviation B, okay, is equal to 15 minus 4.3 expected return just now, 4.3 k square times 0.25 plus 4 minus 4.3 square times 0.15 plus negative 10 minus 4.3 square times 0.25 plus negative 10 dah 7 pula. 7 minus 4.3 square times 0.35. Square root. This one you will get standard deviation is equal to 9.07%. Okay. Alright, next standard deviation C. Standard deviation C is equal to 0 minus 3.25 expected return C tadi square times 0.25 darab dengan PI plus 11 minus 3.25 square times 0.15 plus 12 minus 3.25 square times 0.25 and then plus the last observation negative 4 minus 3.25 square times 0.35. Then square root. So for this one, standard deviation C, you will get 7.01%. So yang ni saya tunjuk laju sikit lah sebab kita dah memang belajar dah yang ni kan. So next, alright, so kalau ada question tu tadi, I tak copy habis soalan tu tadi. Dia kata kat sini, soalan dia kata, calculate the portfolio return, and risk, if you invest 100%, 100% pula, 100,000 in Ajia. So dia kata kat sini, Ajia 100k, 100,000 to be invested in Ajia. And then Bornoil 150,000. And then Karimin 250,000. So dia tak bagi weight kat sini. Alright, so we have to calculate the weight, based on the investment given. So we know that the total investment is 500,000 semuanya. How to calculate weight? Bahagi je lah. Alright, so nak tahu weight Ajia, is equal to 100k ni, bahagi dengan total. So 100 over 500, so it is 0.2 weight dia. For weight B, so 150k minus over 500k, so it is 30% or 0.3. And then weight C, dia nak invest berapa tu? 250k. We divide by 500k, so the weight is 0.5. So kita tambah semua, weight dia mesti jadi 1.00. So kita dapatlah ini the weight yang kita nak kira expected return of the portfolio later. So now we can calculate the expected return of the portfolio. So the expected return of the portfolio is equal to, so kita ikut weight yang kita kira just now. Alright, so 0.2 time expected return nombor 1, A tadi 8.75. Plus B tadi 30%, 0.3 times dengan expected return Bornoil, mula-mula tadi kita kira 4.3, and then plus weight C 0.5. So darab dengan expected return of C, mula-mula tadi kita kira, so 3.25. So expected return of the portfolio is 4.67%. Alright, so now kita nak calculate the standard deviation of the portfolio. Calculate the standard deviation of the portfolio. If dia kata dekat question ni, if dia kata kat sini lah, I tulis kat sini assume that each securities return, alright, has perfect positive correlation. Okay, correlation with returns. Okay, with returns of other securities. Alright. Okay, so idea dia kat sini, bila dia kata perfect positive correlation. Ingat lagi tak dalam video correlation tu, yang macam ni kan? Ni, 0, -1, +1. So, perfectly yang mana? Okay, so perfect positive, yang ni lah, perfectly positive. Correlation is 1. Okay, so dia nak kata kat sini, correlation is equal to 1. Maksudnya dia nak kata kat sini, okay, kita tulis lagi. Okay, correlation between A and B is 1. So correlation between B and C is also 1. So correlation between A and C is also 1. Okay. Okay. So here kita boleh calculate lah the standard deviation of the portfolio. Okay, so standard deviation of the portfolio. Kita laju-laju, weight A, variance A. Okay, plus weight B. Okay, time variance B. Plus weight C square, variance C. Okay, plus 2 weight A, weight B. Correlation AB times standard A times standard B. Plus 2 weight B, weight C. Correlation between B and C times standard B times standard C. And then plus the last pair, 2 weight A, weight C. Correlation between asset A and C times standard A times standard C. And then square root. Okay. Next slide. Okay. Kat sini. So kita boleh straight away kira lah. Okay. So standard deviation of the portfolio is equal to, so 0.2 weight A kan, square variance A didarab dengan 13. Alright. Okay, 13.86 tadi mula-mula kan. Okay, square plus weight B 0.3 square times 9.07 square plus weight C 0.5 square times standard deviation C tadi 7.01 square lah sebab kita nak variance kan. Okay, and then plus, again nak buat sepasang-sepasang ni. Okay, so 2 weight A. Weight A berapa tadi? 0.2. Okay, times weight B 0.3 times correlation. Okay, correlation kita dah tahu perfect 1. Okay, times standard A 13.86 times standard B 9.07. Okay, plus 2 antara weight B and weight C pula, asset B and C. Okay, so weight B dia nak invest 0.3, weight C 0.5 times correlation maintain 1 times standard deviation B 9.07 times standard deviation C 7.01. Okay, and then the last pair 2 times weight A 0.2 times weight C 0.5 times correlation between A and C also 1 times standard deviation A 13.86 times standard deviation C 7.01. Okay, yang ni kiralah hati-hati sikit. Okay, so variance you akan dapat lebih kurang macam ni lah, 80.964004. Okay, and then you square root this one. Ni variance dulu variance of the portfolio. Okay, and then the standard deviation you akan dapat 8.998%. Okay, ataupun kita mudahkan dia jadi 9% lah ni. Okay, 9%. So I would advise you to try it by yourself untuk you nampak dekat mana. You try. Bila you try satu-satu you follow. Memang mula-mula buat tu lambat sikit lah. Okay, I terpaksa laju sebab I takut anak I bising. Nanti macam habis video I, nak kena record balik pula kan. Alright, so that's all for this video. So I hope you try okay, you try, insyaallah boleh tu. Okay, nanti kita akan buat exercise pasir yang lain pula. Okay, thank you.